A pressure comparator is used to check the calibration and operation of pressure measuring devices. They come in a range of different configurations depending on their use. The comparator uses a reference gauge with the required range, precision, and accuracy for the instrument under test. They will have a pump that can be hand operated. Some may have an electric pump. The pump may use air, distilled water, or oil, depending on the pressure range required. Some may have a fine pressure adjustment to finally set the pressure. Some may have a vent to remove the pressure from the system quickly. Some may have a means to switch from positive pressure to vacuum pressure. The comparators are designed to fit a range of instruments. They are designed to connect the gauge and seal with an O-ring, so care is required not to over-tighten. The fitting should seal when hand tightened. The amount of pumping required may vary depending on the volume of the chamber containing the pressure cell. Bench-mounted pressure comparator. Reference gauge, instrument under test, reservoir, pump, and pump handle. Take note of the maximum pressure of the device and ensure that the pressure is not exceeded. Take note of the accuracy and precision of the unit under test and confirm that this comparator is suitable and won't cause damage. The reference gauge has a full scale value of 100 bar. The display will show a minimum resolution of 1 kPa. The accuracy is plus or minus 0.04% at 0 to 20% of full scale, and from 20 to 100%, the accuracy is plus or minus 0.2%. The reservoir has a cap that seals to prevent spillage when transporting the device. Lift the lid and top up if the level is low. Leave the lid loose so that no vacuum is formed in the chamber as the water is pumped from the reservoir. Lift the front of the comparator up and down to release trapped air bubbles. Wind the handle in to increase pressure in the system. Set the pressure on the reference gauge and record the pressure on the test instrument. Record the values on the increase of pressure, record the values on the decrease of pressure. Make sure that the pump is fully out before removing the test instrument. Hand pump comparator. Reference gauge, instrument under test, connection port, pump, vent, fine adjust, and vacuum reading switch. Take note of the accuracy and precision of the unit under test and confirm that this comparator is suitable and won't cause damage. Zero the reference gauge. Increase the pressure using the hand pump. Use the fine adjust to set the value on the reference meter to the correct value. Test the instrument over the range by increasing the pressure and record the results. Release the pressure in the instrument by opening the vent. Low pressure hand pump. Reference gauge, instrument under test, connection port, pump, vent, fine adjust. The reference gauge has a full scale value of 160 millibar or 16 kPa. The display will show a minimum resolution of 0.001 kPa. The accuracy is plus or minus 0.05% of full scale. Zero the reference gauge. Increase the pressure using the hand pump. Use the fine adjust to set the value on the reference meter to the correct value. Test the instrument over the range by increasing the pressure and record the results. Release the pressure in the instrument by opening the vent.